try to do the same, who will set goals that will lift up every single Floridian and American, who will look into the future to understand what are the challenges we have to meet today so that our children and our grandchildren have the quality of life and the opportunities that we hope for them. Usually when people ask me how am I doing, which happens quite often, I say, well, as a person, I'm great. As an American, I'm worried. And it's actually for the same reasons. Partly why I am so great is because, with no offense to anyone, I have the most fabulous grandchildren in the entire world. But because I do now have these little precious people, I worry about the direction of our country. I worry about what kind of world will be waiting for them when they're teenagers and young adults and beyond. So it's a special pleasure for me to be here to support the candidates that you have running in Florida.
All right, and there you see Hillary Clinton speaking. She happened to bring up these remarks at an event in Florida about what has happened with these suspicious devices. She says that we must work together to bring the nation together, and she says...
we know for sure, let's review, the one to George Soros, to the
first time that we have heard on camera from anyone from the Clinton family since the device was found off-site of their residence at a mail center, but addressed to them. We know that we saw Chelsea Clinton, her daughter, tweeting earlier, thanking the Secret Service and all of this. Just to reset here, we are waiting for a news conference to start now in just a few minutes, less than 10, we're told, and this will be in New York City. And we fully anticipate that they will tell us about the situation and the explosive device that was found at the Time Warner Center, the home of CNN, and the evacuations that took place, and give us some information about that. But we may even learn in a wider scope what else they are learning about whether or not that device was connected with any of the others found. So we want to bring in, is Bob Strang still available to us, a former federal agent, former co-chairman of New York State's Anti-Terrorist Task Force and CEO of the Investigative Management Group. Glad to have you here with your expertise. First of all, if you can, just look at this and tell us the points that are the highlights to you that we need to be focused on.
Well, I think you've covered it very well. I think the main thing is that these devices are all being found within a short period of time. If you look at cases in the past, this is a pattern and usually connects back to one organization or one individual. The other thing is that the Secret Service, in our office at Investigative Management Group, we work with the Secret Service on threat cases where we actually have a threat. They have an immense amount of intelligence information on individuals who potentially would do something like this. So not only are you dealing with all of your current forensic and DNA evidence and witnesses and CCTV, but you're dealing with